Okay, hi, students of the Patel College of Global Sustainability and Envisage Mercy. This is my first attempt to do a live stream on YouTube as I go through the the machinations of using Unity and Blender and Steam VR with the HTC Vive. And in the last tutorial that I posted on YouTube, we were up on the roof of this building, which is a mock-up for the Greenberg Hebrew Center in Dobbs Ferry, near Dobbs Ferry High School, where they have the windmills and solar panels. And we noted that as we imported from Blender, there's Mercy College there, and there's Draper Lane, where I grew up in Dobbs Ferry, New York there, we noticed that the solar panels had lost their material information, and I want to show you how you get it back. So what we do is we click on the solar panels alone, and they come up, solar panels Greenberg. It's the Greenberg Hebrew Center, and they don't have a texture. So what I'd done, this shader was also not there. So I had I'd taken a material and put it on the solar panels. You need to have some material. And then what I did is I clicked on, let me go to assets and go to scenes, and Dobbs Ferry is there. That's the scene that we're in, but where is my folder with all of my stuff? Standard assets is there. Somehow I've lost the folder for a second that has everything in it. It is, there it is. So materials TH. This Blender file was supposed to import all of the meshes, and I didn't see it in here. It would have been called monocrystalline. Well, there's solar panel. That's the solar panels themselves, the ones we did on the Draper Lane building. So it isn't actually found. It apparently didn't carry over with them. And so what we want to do is go back to Blender and get those. So the way to get back to Blender is to just double click on the double click on your blend file. It's in Unity. It'll open up Blender. And then go to those solar panels, which are right there, and right-click on them in Blender. Hit the period key in the number keys to zoom in on it or focus on it. And then, when you have those selected, go to your UV editing, and you want to zoom in with the the period key there on that, and then go to Edit. Hitting Tab to go to Edit, and then hit Select All, and then you will see what the surface is for this, and then Select All over here. And then what you have to do is assign it the image. So we have monocrystalline. We have a bunch of different images, but this one here, mono solar panel, is the one that's supposed to go behind that. And make sure that they match so that you have it placed properly. And then what you do is you go to Image and do Save as Image. And I've already done it, so it's already in there. But you want to, oh, that's the Blender tutorials folder. So yeah, so Save as Image, but now save it in your actual Unity assets file. So here's my Unity VR test folder. Here's my assets, here's materials for TH and materials, and that's where you want to save it, so that now when you go back to Unity and you click on your materials, there it is, the mono LG. It's right there. So now we want to assign it. So we click on the solar panels, and now you can drag this onto the solar panels. And boom, there we are. The solar panels now have a texture, so that when we get on the roof, we can see that. And let's do that. let's go up there on the roof with our VR. So make sure Steam VR is ready. For that, I'm going to have to plug in the Steam VR box. And I'm going to have to plug in my trackers. So plugging in the trackers. And that should wake up. That should wake up this thing. So turn on, and let's see. An error occurred. Should come up ready in a moment. Still not ready. Check SteamVR support. Maybe we just reboot SteamVR. Now that everything's plugged in, screen goes blank, and it's ready now. Okay, so everything is there. And now, when we click on play here, we should be able to get, yeah, there we are. All right, so now we are in the game. I'm putting on my headset here, and then you can see what I see. I pick up my controllers, look, my thumb moves and my trigger finger moves, and then I can teleport from Dobbs Ferry High School over here. And if I turn around this way, I see a figure. That's a character that I'm going to interact with, but we haven't yet started interacting, have we? No, we haven't. We haven't started interacting. Okay. So I'm going to use this teleportation area that I set up and make my way toward the windmills. And notice it looks like those solar panels there are also, are they missing their texture? Maybe not. It's hard to see from this level. Anyway, we're going to go to the Greenberg Hebrew Center and make our way up and up and up and up and sort of bounce up this makeshift staircase that I made. So get ourselves up on the roof, and there we go. So now the solar panels are textured, although they're floating a bit high, as you can see. And because I've made the roof into a teleport area, I can move around and see them. And from here on the roof, with the clipping, I can't really see. Oh, there's Mercy. If I lean up, I have my clipping set too low, but back there is Mercy College Rotunda, where I've placed a vertical axis turbine, that green thing over there. But the clipping is set so you can't really see it unless I look up like this. And that's just a clipping issue. So the solar panels definitely worked. That's kind of cool. Could be better resolution. And then as we stand over here, we see the windmills. Now at the real Dobbs Ferry High School, it's not a vertical axis turbine like you see over there. It's a regular horizontal turbine, but there is a solar panel underneath. And using the 3D warehouse from Google SketchUp, this is the only similar model that was available to show what it looks like. And there's the baseball pitch over there. And then you can go down on the ground and look around that way. So it's sort of nice. And then as we move down, we can get these teleportation areas. Now there's no other places to teleport. We haven't finished building our teleportation scheme. So otherwise we could walk over to Mercy College and see that. And that's the next thing we have to work on. But yeah, good fun with that. And I'm in my office in a very small room, so that's why I have to do teleporting as opposed to just walking. And now we want to find some way to interact with you, all right, and make you walk over there to the Greenberg Hebrew Center and to the Dobbs Ferry High School. Okay, so that's a start for what we're trying to do. I don't think if I do anything with him, oh yeah, he walks. There we go. So using my WASD keys, I can still control this character and make him interact with me. That's sort of cool. I guess I could send him. Can I? He's funky. He's not really turning around, is he? There he comes. But he's, there we go. So if we make him walk, can I get him to, I should put these back on and see if I can get him to go where I want him to go. So let me put my fingers on the keys here. Okay, so I can chase after him. Yeah. So there I am in VR, chasing after this avatar who himself is walking toward interesting because it seems like if I'm not teleporting, my buttons can make him interact. Where did he go? There he is. Hey, buddy, come here. Where are you? Lost the keys again. So there's some way to see through this. I keep losing my space. Let me, there. Okay, no, don't turn around. Don't turn, come, hi, come here. There we go. Alrighty. Yes, you are somewhat below me, aren't you? Let me pick this up and I don't think I've set the jump height to the point where he can jump up. In fact, there's no actual real staircase for him to climb. Even if he jumped, this is only for me teleporting. So, yeah, he can't do anything. The jump feature is not working. But yes, anyway, that's sort of fun. He looks stunned. He can't get up there. I have to make a staircase for him. Is what I'll have to do. Make a literal staircase with collision. Because the teleporting staircase that I made is only for teleportation. It's not a real object. I made planes and I stacked the planes, but once I changed those planes to teleporting areas, they became invisible planes, as you can see. So he won't be able to interact with them. I'm the god in this scenario. Cool, but we'll get him up there on the roof. It's a good try. It's a lot of fun here. All right. Bye-bye. He doesn't wave back. All right. That's all she wrote for today. A good test, and we'll end the stream.